Gamers. I know I made a video last week or 10 days ago, whatever, about a patch coming to AOE4. Well, there's another patch. So this is not the patch that happened. This patch that just happened. It happened yesterday. I don't know when you're going to watch this on YouTube. But this is a server-side patch. So what that means is you don't need to update it on Steam. You just load in the game and you download like 40-50 megs and you're good to go. So let's take a look. I'm actually a little bit surprised it just didn't put this in the patch that happened, like, I think it's 8 days ago. Maybe there was issues with it, I don't know, but here we go. We got some nerfs and we got some buffs. Yada yada yada, yada yada yada, yada yada. The standard stuff. Let's get to the balance. Balance changes. General. Stone wall cost increased from 15 to 20 stone. Stone walls are a very powerful option for shutting down raids. We wanted their cost to more closely match their effect in-game. So I can tell you guys from the behind the scenes stuff, a lot of the top players are balding about stone walls. Like everyone's kind of trying to get them nerfed. They're, you know, kind of, you know, saying they're too strong, and I mean, I can see why. So a lot of people think that they should like take more damage, they should have less health, they should be built slower, even more slower than it already is, or that once you destroy one section of the wall, like two next to it get destroyed as well, kind of like gates, the way they work. And I guess devs to the, you know, did they agree regarding that? But they decided to go a different way, and that is to increase the stone wall cost. I mean, this is a nerf. Is it a massive nerf? I mean, if you're walling the whole map, this is a pretty big nerf, right? But in the grand scheme of things, I think this is a small nerf, if that's what they want to accomplish, like less mass stone walling in the late game. But it is a nerf, and if you're, like I said, if you're making a section that has like 20 walls, or 20, you know, little things, that's gonna cost another 100 stone. So again, it's a nerf, but I don't think this is going to change the stone wall in the late game or re-walling in the late game. So yeah, maybe a step in the right direction, but not gonna change too much. Civilization specific changes. Chinese got a big nerf. So if you're a Chinese fan, a Chinese main, close your eyes. Fixed an issue where fortifications were not properly built 50% faster. Stonewall build time increased from 8 to 10.5 seconds. Palisade walls build time increased from 2 to 2.5. And by the way, I just played China. The Palisade thing definitely is noticeable. I can tell you that. Keeps build time increased from 1 minute 45 to 2 minutes. I mean, this was deserved, let's be honest. Their keeps are going up way too fast. And then, interesting, outpost build time decreased from 45 to 40. Now, that's the one where I'm like, why? I don't quite get that. I mean, this is not gonna make it be like OP, or it's not gonna change anything, but it's just kind of like random, like buffing the tower build time. But it's whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it just seems like a weird change. That's all. They fixed an issue, so now it's 50% faster. I don't know. I don't know where this issue, fortifications, what does fortification even mean? I'm pretty sure the 50% build time already worked. Maybe it just didn't work sometimes. I don't know. But the Chinese towers, the Chinese keeps, and the Chinese walls definitely did build faster than the other civs. So, I don't know. And then this is the big one. Song Dynasty Villager bonus changed from 35% in reduction time. Okay, so this is very confusing. I just want to say that. A lot of people don't get the value on the Song Dynasty because it's written in a really weird way. So right now, the Song Dynasty was changed from 35% reduction in time to a 33% increase in production speed. Now, if you don't read properly, it might be like, that's just 2%. It's not. right now the Song Dynasty reduces, it's like reduction in time compared to percentage increase. So now they change it from reduction in time to percentage increase, and that means that the villagers will be building from 13 seconds in Song Dynasty to 15 seconds, which is a 2-second nerf, which, by the way, I suggested literally 2 weeks ago. I said, I actually remember that sentence. I said, even if you just increase the Song Dynasty build speed from 13 to 15, that should be like at least enough, or at least a beginning to China nerf. And it happened. Puggers. I'm working overtime over here. Jesus. As we made town centers more difficult to build, this had the unintended effect of making Song Dynasty relatively stronger. True. True. So yeah, this makes sense. Like, China boom is insane. So I like that they didn't like remove that from China. I like the idea that China is the boom civ, but the Song Dynasty is too strong. Now this is an interesting one, and I just played a game and I completely forgot about this change. Barbican and village garrison slots reduced from 10 to 8. Now, I mean, this makes sense, right? And again, it's just another way to nerf China. Sometimes in the games when you raid China, they just like put their 40 villagers into villages and TCs and you can't kill anything. So, I get this, you know. I get it. We wanted to allow more counterplay options when attacking a booming or taking China player. Now that's for China. So these nerfs are pretty good nerfs. Like the walls and stuff and key build time, I think all those are more than fine to do because their stuff does build incredibly fast. The biggest one is the Song Dynasty, and like I said, I just played the game with China now, and it is noticeable. Is it enough? Is China like balanced now at the top level? Because I think in like on a non-top level, China has okay win rate. I think it's like 51%, which is, you know, in terms of balance, okay. At the top level, China is considered the strongest civ. I would imagine this is either going to keep them at that S tier, or maybe he's going to push English to be the best civ right now. I am not sure, but it is a step in the right direction, and I guess we'll have to wait and see. And maybe people explore more rushing castle with China now, right? Since this is nerfed, maybe more people are going to attempt some castle rushes. Who knows? Malians. So this change was in the game for literally 8 days, guys, 9 days or something like that. So they put the cattle was 100 gold, then they put it 75 gold last week, and now it's back to 90 gold. We found out that at 75 gold it was so cost efficient that players would completely ignore farms and exclusively eat cows. Cattle are meant as a supplement to farms and not a total replacement. So yeah, this did happen, and it was noticeable. You could just spam cows under your TC and you have insane food gathering rate, and it felt like almost free, you know, because with the recent buff to the gold pit, or pit mine, whatever the hell it's called, you basically were getting like free cows, right? And you could just use them and get your food eco going, and yeah. So it's still, you know, eventually it went from 100 to 90 gold, still a buff, but yeah. Now this is a weird one. This is a weird one. I don't know where this one came from, to be honest. Pasture sheep spawn time increased from 120 to 140 seconds. Yeah, this is just a weird one. I don't think like Mongols OP. I don't think anyone was saying pastures are too strong. I don't know. It just came out of nowhere. I don't really know. I'm not going to discuss if it's like deserved or not, because I genuinely don't know. But it does feel like it came out of nowhere. And 20-second increase per sheep is a big nerf, because it's not like just one pasture. You see, if you have 10 pastures, that's a lot, right? So, alright. I mean, not a massive nerf, but it is a nerf, either way. What's on the horizon? Coming up, as we prepare to head into the winter holiday, we've got lots of plans up our sleeves for next year. You can read about some of what's coming in Season 4 in the community roadmap, and we'll have more news to share with you about the next public upgrade, P-U-P-A-K, poop, of course, in January. So guys, in January, we're getting poop for, I'm assuming, the season ends in February, right? For the February. And I'm assuming that's going to be a big patch because at the start, aka at the end of every season, there's a big ass patch. So, what I would expect out of that patch, by the way, I got no secret info, no secret sauce on this one. I would expect some changes to water because they did say at the beginning of last season that the water changes are just the start and they will go further with them. So I would expect some tinkering with the water. Maybe those unique upgrades for each civ, maybe make them a little, I don't know, spicier, a little bit different. I would expect landmark changes. I would expect Delhi changes, elephant changes. I would expect Delhi Imperial landmark changes because they suck. And overall, I think they're probably going to do a lot of changes that they do affect balance, but more so affect the design and kind of spicing up the game. So that's something to kind of look forward to. And again, I got no info on regarding what they're doing, but that's just my prediction. January won't just be poop focus, however. We'll also have a new Season 3 event kicking off late in the month. Poggers, our team, has also heard your feedback on making the hardest AI more difficult to play against. So you'll see those adjustments in our next minor patch early next year as well. So what this sounds like is that the hardest... So this sounds like we're getting another patch in January for the AI, and then we're getting the big patch in February. I wonder if the devs saw the AI videos that I was making and what the AIs are doing and stuff. We hope you're ready for a challenge. Our balance team is already breaking a sweat testing some early concepts of the hardest AI update. We want brutal AI. I don't want hardest AI. I want brutal AI that copies pro players' build orders and executes them close to pro player level. That is what we need. Thank you. How far is the AI Championship? It's not over yet. We got semifinals and finals. And that's it. That's it. That's it for the patch. Now, I do want to spice it up with something for those of you who are watching on Twitch. And those of you who are watching on YouTube, I got a little fun moment here. This is from the Muslim stream. Check this out. Hold on, I gotta move myself. I saw this today. It's pretty good. And if you haven't seen it, it's pretty funny. So he's imitating Marine Lord, obviously. Look at his webcam.
Holy fuck, real live stream fail. Holy, hold on. Ah. Oh.
Did his cup break off, by the way? Let me see that again.
Holy fuck, real live stream fail.
Oh my god, dude, you can see... Oh my god, that is hot, actually. I just noticed the fucking steam coming out of it. But the thing is, the handle broke, but you can see him still holding. Look,
holy
it's steaming.
Fuck, real live stream fail. Holy, hold on. Ah. Oh.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it.
Oh my goodness. I am so...
How the fuck does that happen? Look, how does that even happen? I saw this this morning on my phone. That's why I didn't see that the handle broke. I thought that he tipped over. I thought he took it like this and like tipped over accidentally. Dude, and I also, because I saw on my phone, I didn't see there was fucking, I almost said smoke coming out of it. IKEA quality. That's pretty funny. pretty good stuff. Luckily, I haven't been cursed with that. I make fun of Marine Lord without an issue. Still haven't spilled anything, so there it is. I'm gonna link the patch in the chat so you guys can check it out. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know what you think about the patch. Let me know what you think about Damazim spilling, I don't know what that was, tea, coffee, not sure, on his nutsack. But I do appreciate you watching. If you're watching on YouTube, have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, let's keep going.